Welcome to Wednesday Wisdom. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. And if you've been here with me on this beautiful journey, I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up week after week. This series is giving us the better inner and understanding on what we need to do to return to ourselves, a moment in the middle of your week so that you can pause, breathe, and reconnect with yourself before life pulls you in 100 different directions. Whenever life feels overwhelming, don't search farther. Return. Today, I'd like to share another practice that I put together so that you can use this throughout your day. And it is called return, because every time you return to yourself, you strengthen the relationship between you and yourself and honoring that for the rest of your life. What does return mean? So many people believe healing is about moving forward all the time, always improving, always doing more, always becoming someone new. But healing has taught me something very different. Healing isn't about moving forward. Sometimes healing is simply remembering how to come home. Every time life becomes noisy, every time fear begins talking louder than your wisdom, every time your nervous system feels overwhelmed, you don't need to have every answer. You simply need a way to return. That's what this practice is for. Let's begin with the letter R. Rest your body. The body is often the first place stress appears. Your shoulders tighten, your breathing becomes shallow, your jaw clenches. Before trying to fix anything, pause. Take one slow breath. Feel your feet on the floor. Relax your shoulders. Ask yourself, what would help my body feel safe right now? When the body feels safe, the mind becomes quieter. E. Embrace your emotions. Many of us were taught to push our feelings away, to stay busy, to ignore them. But emotions aren't the problem to solve. They're the messages asking to be heard. Instead of saying, I should feel this way, try saying, I'm willing to listen. When we stop fighting our emotions, they often soften on their own. T. Talk to yourself with compassion. Listen carefully to your inner dialogue today. Would you speak to someone you love the way you sometimes speak to yourself? Probably not. So today, replace criticism with kindness. Instead of saying, I'm failing, try, I'm still learning. Those small changes become powerful messages of safety to your nervous system. You understand what you need. Sometimes we rush to fix things before asking the most important question. What do I actually need right now? Maybe you need rest. Maybe you need water. Maybe you need silence. Maybe you need to step outside and breathe. Maybe you simply need permission to slow down. The more you listen, the more clearly your inner wisdom speaks. R. Reconnect with your inner wisdom. Close your eyes for just a moment. Place your hand over your heart. Ask yourself, what is the next loving step? Notice I didn't say, what's the perfect answer? Or how do I solve everything? Just, what is the next loving step? Wisdom usually whispers, fear usually shouts. Slow down enough to hear the whisper. And nurture yourself. Healing doesn't happen because we have one beautiful meditation. Healing happens because we continue showing up. Nurturing yourself can be simple. Drink your tea slowly. Go for a walk. Write one page in your journal. Read something inspiring. Sit quietly for 5 minutes. Take 3 conscious breaths. Every loving action tells your nervous system, I am worthy of care. Now, let's bring it all together. R, rest your body. E, embrace your emotions. T, talk to yourself with compassion. U, understand what you need. R, reconnect with your inner wisdom. N, nurture yourself with one loving action. This isn't just a practice, it's a way of living. The more often you return, the more familiar peace becomes. Beautiful souls, don't wait until life feels overwhelming to return home. Practice returning on the ordinary days. Practice when things are going well. Practice during your morning coffee. Practice while taking a walk. Practice while watching that beautiful sun rise. The more often you return to yourself, the easier it becomes to stay connected to your wisdom when life becomes difficult. Before we end today, I'd like you to reflect on one question. Which letter of return do I need the most today? Don't overthink it. Simply notice what your heart says. Let that become the focus for the rest of the week. Remember, peace isn't something you chase. Wisdom isn't something you force. Home isn't where you find it. They are all relationships you build. One breath, one choice, one loving moment at a time. Thank you for spending this Wednesday wisdom with me. Until tonight, take a slow breath, honor where you are, trust what you're becoming, and always remember the greatest journey you'll ever take is the one that leads you back to yourself. Bye bye.